Hey everybody, Alan Adler here from Digital Bridge Partners here for another 5-minute video on the weekly GoToEcosystem video of the week. So today we're going to talk about how to understand the Crossbeam 3x3 matrix and how to drive all the co-selling pathways associated with prospects, customers, and opportunities on your side and on the partner side. So everyone has seen this. Let's dig right in and figure out if we can make sense of this. So the way we like to think about this is that although there are 9 boxes in the overlap between the horizontal axis of your accounts and the vertical axis of your partner's accounts, there's really 5 distinct paths. And they proceed from easiest in the upper left-hand corner, which is this joint customer path that we're seeing over here, where we have two customers who've already bought, and we have a customer success driven motion, not to drive a sale, but to drive the integration and deployment of the joint solution. And in the lower right hand corner, the opposite is the case where neither of us even have an opportunity. We both have prospects, and we use joint marketing path to drive both sales. The dark green in the lower right is the end result even of the joint marketing, where the joint sales team or one or more of the sales teams is going to drive two sales. Sometimes it's led by you, sometimes led by the partner, but there's still a joint sales motion. And in this bottom right hand corner, both companies are registering a net new revenue. So the other two paths are also customer success paths. In the lower left-hand corner, we have a situation where you have the customer and you're providing a referral to the partner opportunity or the partner prospect. The partner gets a sale. And conversely, in the upper right-hand corner, which is also a customer success path, where you get the sale because the partner has the customer and they're giving the referral. So hopefully these 5 motions help simplify the understanding of how we're going to use the 3x3 matrix, whether it be Crossbeam or Reveal, to drive these results. Now, the next thing we want to talk a little bit about is how to get ready for this co-selling process. And we got a 1, 2, 3 on this. So first and foremost, there are always going to be building blocks and prerequisites to any aspects of the co-selling pathway. So even if we're at the very early stage where we've got the intent to deploy an integration, we obviously have to build the integration and we have to build the joint value proposition for the customer, because even though there's no sale, they have to understand why they might go about deploying that. As you move to the next level down and say, okay, now we're going to move into an environment where we're going to engage our joint selling teams, we have to have a lot more enablement, a lot more value proposition work done, and be able to really articulate the use case that came from that initial customer deployment in order to really drive that success. So all of these readiness stages then allow us to begin the co-selling process and maturing the partnership to allow us to generate additional pathways to become more profitable and make the plan work. So just remember that as we approach this market and we approach these opportunities, that we're looking to drive a path of maturation from the upper left-hand corner to the right-hand corner, and that we need to think about how to get ready in order for us to drive the co-selling process. So with that in mind, go out there and crush it with your GoToEcosystem strategy, and DM me if you'd like to get any input on how to make this happen inside your organization. Have a great one.